on this computer. All right, so welcome everybody that is here live. Welcome to anybody that is going to come in and watch this later on. Thanks for being here. We're going to step onto our mats in just a moment, or I'm going to step back there in a moment, but for now I want to be here looking you in the face. I want everybody to just set their intention for what this practice is for you today. 60 minutes of your time to be with yourself, to be with your kids, but most importantly, to make a little space in your mind, in your body, to come into presence, to come into your breath, to stimulate your sympathetic nervous system so that you feel more calm. Find the inner peace, that inner quiet, connecting to your breath just for one moment. Before we start, set that intention. This is why I'm here. I'm here to get in my body. I'm here to connect with my breath. I'm here to allow this moving prayer to work through me for my health and vitality, for the health and vitality of all of my loved ones and all those in the extended family of humanity. Let this next 60 minutes of breathing into our strong, capable lungs and our strong, magnificent heart, beating not just for us, but for all those that we love and all those that are here with us in this lifetime and in past lifetimes, and for all beings everywhere. So be it. So it is. All right, let me come into, I don't want gallery view, I want speaker view. There we go. All right, so come to your speaker view. There we go. All right, come to your mat. We're gonna do one set of our standing deep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Using your throat, you're gonna hear a little bit in the back of your throat. It's kind of like the Ujjayi breath. You know, in your traditional yoga traditions, there's a constriction there that slows down the airflow. This practice is going to start to warm up your body. It's priming your lungs to take in more oxygen so that you can assimilate more of that oxygen, more of all that good stuff into your body, and it's going to really impact and affect the rest of your practice from here on out. So stand with your feet together, toes and heels touching, and engage your lower body. Squeeze your thighs, your quadriceps, squeeze your glutes, and your hips, your lower body is solid. Interlock your fingers all the way to the webbing, and bring the knuckles underneath your chin and keep them there. Don't let them gap or separate. Relax your shoulders and stand tall, like you're being lifted through the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Long, tall, and lifted. Focus one point somewhere in front of you. Exhale, so you're empty. And begin with the inhale. Keep your chin down and reach your elbows up towards the ceiling. Feel your rib cage lifting. Exhale. Open your mouth wide. It's an H-A-ha sound. Push the air all the way out and bring your elbows to touch away from the chest. Inhale. Chin down and fan the arms wide. Open your shoulders. Reach your elbows up towards the ceiling. Full lungs. Exhale. Open your mouth wide and push your head back as you bring your elbows together, elbows touch. Inhale. Chin down and reach your elbows up towards the ceiling, stretch up. Exhale. Open your mouth wide. Force the air up through the throat and bring your elbows together, touch. Inhale. Use that constriction to slow the airflow. Exhale. Push your head back gently with the knuckles and bring your elbows together, touch. Inhale. Take more air. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make every breath deeper than the one before, so you're learning how to use all of your lungs capacity. Exhale. Stay lifted. Don't collapse. Chest up and spine straight. Arms together. Bring your elbows to touch. Inhale. Chin down. Reach your elbows higher up towards the ceiling. Exhale. without collapsing. Spine straight, chest up, arms together, elbows touch. Inhale. Chin down, keep your stomach in, core muscles engaged, reach your elbows up. Exhale. Open your mouth wide, force the air out. Get really, really empty, elbows touch. Inhale. Stomach in, stretch up. Exhale. Push the air all the way out, make room for the last breath. Inhale. And stretch up, up, up. Exhale. Bring your elbows to touch when legs are empty. And that's enough there for our breathing. Again, we normally do twice. I'm only gonna do one set. I got my hubby's nice big old clunky watch on so I can be mindful of the time. Half moon with hands to feet. So get feet together, toes, heels touching, thighs tight, lower body is solid. Inhale, arms up over your head sideways, bring your palms together. Interlock your fingers, release the index and cross your thumbs, squeeze your palms together tight so there's no gaps in between. Really engage your hands, straighten the arms, lock your elbows, stretch all the way up towards the ceiling, and bend to the right and the left. Several times, right, left, and right, and left. Just stretching down the sides of your body, continuously stretching up to create more length. We go to the right, stretch up, and to the left, right and left, couple more times. All right, come back to center. Again, re-engage, lower body solid, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your palms together and straighten the arms as much as you can. So your arms, your ears are always touching, especially if your shoulders are tight. Try to stretch up, straighten the arms. Press your hips a little forward, squeeze your glutes. Upper body back a little bit so you're not leaning forward. Body weight in your heels, arms back and chin up. Inhale and stretch up towards the ceiling. Slowly bend your body to the right. Absolutely straight line without bending your elbows and without bending your knees. Really important you maintain that form, that structure, no collapsing. Push your hips to the left to stretch and lengthen to the right. Feel that stretch, lengthening along the left side, fingertips to your toes. Bring your left hip forward so your hips start swinging out, hip forward, right shoulder forward to get both shoulders in one line, a little bit more chin up. Stomach in, push your hips to the left, stretch and reach to the right, come down a little deeper, come down and push. Inhale, come up. And stop in the middle, reset. Squeeze your palms, lock your elbows. Hips forward, upper body back, weight in the heels, arms back and chin up. Inhale, stretch up towards the ceiling and slowly bend to the left. Push your hips to the right. Go beyond your flexibility. You gotta create that stretch. Fingertips all the way down toward your toes. Lower body solid, thighs tight, arms back and chin up, stomach in, core muscles engaged. On this side, right hip forward, two hips one line. Left shoulder forward, square your shoulders towards your front plane. Chin up and arms back. Stomach in, push your hips to the right. Stretch and reach the left, come down and push and push. Inhale, come up. And stop in the middle. All right, first backward bend, but don't be scared. It might feel a little intense. Your back might hurt a little bit, but don't be afraid. Inhale, lift your chest and drop your head back. Keep your eyes open and look back. If you close your eyes, you might get dizzy here. So head back. Inhale, lift your chest up and bring your arms back. Total spine backward bending. Lower back, middle back, upper back, and neck. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, push your hips, stomach, thighs, everything forward. Bring your arms back. Go back, even more back, fall back. Inhale, come up. Stop in the middle, suck your stomach in, and slowly hinge forward. Bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, and move your hips. Walk them out, bending your knees one at a time, right and left. Squat down if that feels good for you. Relax your neck, move around a little bit. You just want to make sure your lower spine is released here after that. Deep backward bend, first one that we do. Giving a little mobility, a little lubrication to your spine, your hips, and your SI joints. Hatha, hands to feet. Start feet together, toes and heels touching. Bend your knees.
And grab your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. Now that is the ideal grip for this. If you can't grab that, get that grip, wrap your arms behind your calf muscles and try to flatten your forearms against the back of your legs with your fingers shooting down towards the floor. If you can get your fingers underneath, you can have a better grip there. Pull on your heels as hard as you can, stretching your body down from the lower spine. Put your stomach on your thighs and the chest on your knees. There's no gaps between the upper body and lower body. Bend your knees more if you need to. The goal is to get more of that opening, that stretching for your lower back. Pull on your heels, lift your hips up, press your knees back, trying to straighten your legs. A little bit more, bench your legs totally straight, shoulders up out of your ears, stomach in, roll forward and pull. Stretch your body down, aiming one knee to touch the top of your head towards the top of your feet. Roll forward and pull and stretch, hips up. And slowly come up, arms and ears together. Inhale, come up, stretch up. Exhale. And arms come down by your side. Just check and see anybody else anybody trying to get in? No, okay, we're good. All right, now moving into awkward Utkatasana chair pose. Bring your right foot out, 6 inches apart, so your heels are invisible behind your toes. Your feet should be parallel to one another and not too wide, just about hips width distance apart. Don't change your feet there. Inhale, arms up, parallel to the floor. Engage your tricep muscles. Your arms are strong. Chest up, arms back. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, bend your knees and sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Feet flat, spine straight. Lift your chest up and arch your upper body back. Suck your stomach in so your ribcage is visible. If anybody's standing in front of you, suck it in, tightening it up, keep it in. Open up your knees. They're not winging apart. They're not caving in. 6 inches between the toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chin up and chest up. More upper body back. Lean back. One more time. Fall back. Good. Hold the inhale. Come up and stop there. Second part. Come all the way to the tops of your toes, as high as you can. Tippy, tippy toes like a ballet dancer. Stretch your spine, your chest, everything stretch up towards the ceiling. Now engage the lower body, tighten your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, and sit down. Like you're sitting in a chair, hips down until you're sitting in the chair, but don't go below it. Thighs parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in, bring your upper body back so you're not leaning forward. A bit more higher on your toes. They feel your quads burning and shaking. Heels up, knees up, chest up, upper body back. Inhale, good, and push up there. Whew, nice burn. All 3 parts here, building strength in different areas of your lower body. All right, last part, come up a little bit on your toes, squeeze your knees together. Exhale, stomach in, bend your knees and slowly come down. Keep squeezing your knees together. That gives stability to your knee joints. Come all the way down. So you're hovering just above your heels and stop anywhere along the way. You don't have to come into the depth that I'm coming into. If you are here, you just stay there, best that you can. So down there you can bounce a little if you like, and lose a little circulation, testing your balance, your control, hold it. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, squeeze your knees together, slowly come back up with your stomach in. And hit heels down and step back. Always remembering to breathe. Our practice is mindful breathing for the entire duration that we are on the mat. Eagle, Gadarasana, feet together, toes, heels touching. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. On your exhale, swing your right arm under your left, cross at the elbows, and cross at the wrist, palms in front, thumbs towards the face, pinky fingers towards here. So you're creating this rotation for the joints here. Pull your elbows down towards the floor. You can interlock your fingers, get a fist there if that is helpful for you, or you can just hook at the pad of your wrist, whatever you can do to get that opening for your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. Pull down towards the floor. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees and sit down. Like you're sitting in a chair, hips down, chest up. Stay down there. Bring your right leg high up and over your left. Cross and twist your legs. Wrap your right foot behind your calf muscle. so that all 5 toes wrap around the other side. Now again, the best that you can. If you can't get the foot wrapped, set that intention. Aim to move in that direction. If you need to, just squeeze your legs together and point your toes where you want them to go. You gotta start somewhere. Suck your stomach in, bend your knee, and sit down with the lower hips down. Lift your chest up. Bring your knees to the right and upper body to the left. So you're lining all the feet, knees, elbows, and hands down the center line of your body. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, sit down. Lift your chest and bring your upper body more back. Change, feet together. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, left arm under your right, cross the elbows and the wrist, palms in front. Thumbs to the face, pinky fingers towards the mirror, interlock your fingers if that helps. Pull your elbows down. Make sure shoulders aren't hunching up. Shoulders down, elbows down. Suck your stomach and bend your knees, sit down, chest up. Without standing, bring your left leg high up over your right. Cross and twist your legs, wrap your foot behind your calf, and slide your foot down towards the floor. Eliminate any gaps between your ankle and your calf muscle. Knees to the left, upper body to the right, lining it up. Feet, knees, elbows, hands down the center line. Suck your stomach and bend your knee and sit down, hips low. Rock the weight back toward your heel, lift your chest up, and pull your elbows down towards the floor. Hold it. Change, feet together. Arms up. And arms relax down by your side. All right, that is our warm-up sequence. First 3 postures with our breathing exercise. Let's check in on me. Hi, Mary. Okay, let me close that out. Have some water if you like. Keep the water close by. Not gonna harp on you. Take your water anytime that you need to. All right, moving into these standing balancing postures. Now remember, each and every posture, just take it one step at a time. There is no depth you have to reach in your posture before you start to benefit. So these first balancing postures, the first step is to just getting your balance on a solid concrete leg. That means engaging your quadricep, your thigh muscles, your kneecap lifts up, that locks the kneecap into place, it decompresses the knee joint. It is a safe space to balance on that leg. So really engage your standing leg. If you fall out of posture, just try it again. You're all just practicing. All right, standing at T pose, Dandayamana Janusharasana. Shift the weight into your left leg, tighten up your thighs, your kneecap lifts. Interlock your fingers all the way to the webbing, get your good grip, suck your stomach in, go down, grab your right foot, couple inches below your toes, 10 fingers interlocked. Get a good grip there. Focus one point in front of you, whether you're looking at me on the screen or you do have a mirror to practice with. You steady your gaze to steady your body and to steady your mind. Solid gaze or solid balance. Lock your standing knee, that means full muscular contraction. Bring the weight more forward on your foot so you're not sinking back in the heel. If your standing leg is locked, inhale, slowly and gently, right leg lifts up and stretch it forward towards the front until it's exactly parallel to the floor. I'm gonna switch my direction so you can see me a little bit, heel forward and toes back. Trying to get both knees locked, so your legs are 90 degrees. If you can balance there, bend your elbows down towards the floor. Elbows come down next to the calf, and elbows eventually coming down below the calf muscle. Straighten the arms, bend your knee, and gently right foot comes down. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Remembering that a slow exhale will always slow down your heart. It's the greatest tool that you got. Try the other leg, shift the weight into your right leg. Let me try this on a little bit different angle. Tighten up your thigh, right leg strong and solid. Suck your stomach in. Go down, grab your left foot in front, 3 inches below your toes, with all 10 fingers interlocked. So I found it easier, instead of really rounding forward, to bring your leg up to you a little bit more so gravity is not pulling you down. Lock your standing knee, full muscular contraction. If your right leg is locked, inhale, slowly and gently left leg lifts up. Stretch it forward. Kick your heel forward, flex all 5 toes in from the ankle. Getting tremendous stretch along the backs of your left leg. Heel forward and toes back, both legs locked, strong and solid. Bend your elbows down towards the floor. Your elbows come below. Final step, stomach in. Tuck your chin, round up. Come down and touch your forehead to your knee. Nice attempt. Slowly reverse, straighten the arms, bend your knee. And left leg comes down. That one is a tough one. Get it out of the way right in the beginning. Standing bow pulling, Dhandayamana Dhanurasana. Bring your right hand up, palm facing up, elbow touching your body like you're holding something in your hand. Bring your hand out to the right without dropping what you got. Just bring your hand down and pick up your right foot from the inside, holding at the ankle, thumb included. So your shoulder stays externally rotated, shoulder open, chest open. Left leg up, or left arm up, stretch up towards the ceiling. Shoulder with your chin, lock your standing knee, bring your knees together. Inhale, stretch up, and go charge your body forward. If you're trying to touch the mirror, simultaneously kick your right leg back up towards the ceiling. Kick as hard as possible. Bring your body down until your abdomen, chest are parallel to the floor. Stretch forward and kick back. Kicking and stretching, equal and opposite, simultaneous 50-50. Bring your body down, reach forward, point your toes, kick up, stretch forward and kick up. Slowly kick back. And bring your right leg down, stand tall. And breathe. There's a reason we don't typically practice what we teach, because it is a challenging practice and it is very tough to talk when we teach. So the other side, I'm gonna turn it around. Left hand up, palm up, elbow touching. Bring your hand out to left, drop it down, and pick up your left foot from the inside of the ankle. Get a good grip, thumb included. Right arm stretch up, shoulder close to your chin. Lock your standing leg solid, knees together. Inhale, stretch up, and go. Charge forward and kick up. Stretch forward and kick. Toes coming up over the top of your head, center line of your body. 2 feet and 1 line from the side. Stretch forward and kick up higher. Kick up more. Feel that spine backward bending, creating rotation for your spine, body down. Stretch forward and kick up. Reach forward and kick up. And slowly kick back. Kick to come out, left leg comes down. Breathing in and out through the nose, best as you can. Step to the back side of your mats and towels, balancing stick to Dandasana. It's a short one. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock your fingers, release the index, cross your thumbs. Palms tight, elbows locked, arms back, and chin up. Right foot big step forward, lock both knees, point your toes. Inhale, stretch up, and go. Arms, body, head, leg, everything parallel to the floor. Stretch forward and stretch back like a rope in a tug of war. Traction your spine, stretching your hips, stretch forward and leg up, stretch. Good, step back. Feet together, arms at the ears, chin up. Left foot, big step forward, lock both knees, point your toes off the floor. Inhale, stretch up and go. Every muscle contracted, just hinging at the hips. Stretch your fingers forward, reach your toes back. Body down, lift your leg up, point your toes and stretch and stretch. Change, step back, feet together and arms down by your side. Good, heart should be pounding. That is by design. So next one, bring the head below the heart. I'm gonna slow your heart rate a bit. Step to the left side of your mats and towels. Feet together, standing separate, legs stretching. Feet together, inhale, arms up, stretch up. On your exhale, right foot steps over your mats. Arms down parallel to the floor, heels in one line. Bring your toes in a little bit so your feet are parallel to one another. Tighten your thighs, your knees are locked, arms back, and chin up. Suck your stomach in, slowly come down from the side, leading with your chest. Try not to let your legs relax, your knees bend, come all the way down. And grab your heels from the outside, stepping on your fingers if you can. That is an ideal grip. Pull and stretch your body down. Now first your legs stretch and the hips and the lower spine, eventually your total body stretching, tailbone through your heels and the tailbone through your neck. Make sure your legs are straight and your knees are locked. So keep re-engaging your thighs. That allows for maximum stretching through the hamstrings. Roll forward into your toes and pull. Bend your elbows up alongside the shins, shoulders up away from the ears, chin forward, roll forward and pull. Stretch your body down, pull, aim to touch your forehead to the floor right in between your feet. Inhale, come up. Knees locked, thighs tight, legs straight. Right foot steps back, arms up over your head, and arms relax down by your side. Triangle is next. Trikonasana, works every muscle, tissue, cell, and system in your body. Call it the master posture of this standing series. Doing it unheated and only one set makes it much more attainable. So stay strong and stay with it. Feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. On your exhale, right foot steps over your mats and toes. Make it a big step, 4 feet wider than the one before. Push your hips forward towards the mirror and pull your arms back to the chest. Turn your right foot out until it's parallel to the front, 2 heels still lined up. Bend your right knee, sit down and bounce your hips down until your thigh is parallel to the floor. Notice as you get in, make sure your right knee isn't caving inward. You want it standing up perpendicular to the floor, and allow your left hip to roll forward a little bit to get down there. Hips down, hips forward just a little bit, but not square, but just press them forward, arms back. Inhale and move your arms. Right elbow in front of your right knee. Stretch your left arm up and your right arm down. 2 shoulders stretching apart opposite directions. Turn your head, look up towards the ceiling. So your chin ideally to your shoulder profile visible to the front side of you. With your right elbow, push your right knee back over the hip. Roll your left hip forward, 2 knees in the line. Suck your stomach and lift your body up. Turn and twist your upper body back, creating a spine twisting posture. Inhale, come up, straighten the leg. Turn your right foot in and turn your left foot all the way up to the left. Keeping the distance between your feet. Bend your left knee, sit down. Again, bounce if you need to. I like to play with it, rotating the hip a little bit more every day. Your body's different. So every day you come in, just about exploring, seeing where you are today, hips down. Hips forward, upper body back, spine straight. Inhale, and move your arms. Left elbow in front of your left knee. Now coming way down below. Make sure you're staying lifted. This is really a strengthening posture for you as well. Push your left knee back with your elbow. Right hip forward towards the front mirror. Keep your right leg straight. Right foot pressing flat, stomach in. Lift out towards the ceiling. Turn and twist your upper body. Twist it back. Inhale and come up. Straighten the leg. Turn your left foot in. Step your right foot back. And relax your arms down by your side. We don't offer a lot of space between the postures. That is by design. You want to keep your heart pumping while learning how to breathe when things get tough. Standing separate like forehead to knee. Feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed, hands in prayer. Right foot, step over your mat. Not quite as wide, about 3 feet only. Now turn your whole body all the way face the right side. Turn your left foot in 45 degrees. And bring your left hip forward. Crank it forward to get 2 hips in one line from the side. So really bring that hip around. So you're facing the right side of your room. Inhale, stretch up. As you exhale, tuck your chin in, suck your stomach in, and round your spine forward. Come all the way down and touch your forehead to your knee. You may need to bend the knee You just need to slide the feet a little wider apart, but make it your goal to get your forehead to your knee. That's what creates the compression for your glandular system, the compression for your organs. It's where you get that improvement of their function. Push your fingers forward and press into the floor of the fingertips. Rock your weight a little forward into the front leg. So your right hip comes up and your left hip comes down, especially if your hips are a little winged off. It's gonna help to maintain proper alignment. Good, stay steady here with your breath, although it is challenging. You find the stillness in the discomfort. With your forehead, push your knee back, straighten the leg, both knees locked. Inhale, come up. Uncurling, stacking the spine. Chin comes up last. Turn all the way around. Face the left side. Turn your right foot in, bring your right hip around with you. Crank it forward, two hips in one line facing the left. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, tuck your chin, stomach in. Round up, curl up, come down, and touch your forehead, your knee. Again, bend the knee if you need to. I always do. They say your anatomy is your destiny. It doesn't matter how hard you try. Sometimes your spine is just not long enough, or your legs are not quite long enough for ideal postures. So you do what you can, the best of your ability with what you are working with. Reach your fingers forward and press to the floor, create more compression. With your forehead, push your knee back towards straighten leg. Inhale and come up. Uncurl, stacking your spine. Chin up last. Turn back to center. Step your foot back and relax your arms down. All right, coming back to the middle of your mat. Tree pose and toe stand. After this, we'll take a 1 minute Savasana since we're cutting everything in half. Tree pose. Bring the weight into your left leg and pick up your right foot. Bring it up as high as possible. It can be helpful for you to bring your leg up in as much as you can and then rotate. Heel to your hip crease and the sole of your foot facing up towards the ceiling, holding from behind underneath. So you're not rotated inward, chest open. Press your hips forward and gently let your right knee fall down and back. Be gentle with your knee, don't force it here. Make sure your standing leg is strong, full contracted. Suck your stomach in and stretch up. Lift up towards the ceiling. Bring your right hand up, center of your chest. If you can balance there without the foot slipping, left hand up, hands in prayer position. Feel free to continue to hold it there. That is less important than your alignment. Keep lifting up to the crown of your head. Stretch out, shoulders level and hips level. Focus one point somewhere in front of you and balance there for just a moment. Good, release it, right leg comes down. Bring the weight into your right leg. Pick up your left foot as high as you can. Again, bringing it up first may be helpful. Heel to your hip crease, sole of the foot facing up towards the ceiling. Bring it up as high as you can. This is a hip and a pelvis opener, accessible to everybody, so you do what you can. Lock your standing leg, press your hips forward, and gently left knee down and back. Stretch out towards the ceiling, traction your spine, shoulders level, hips level. Left hand up and right hand up if your foot doesn't slip. Keep stretching up towards the ceiling. Engage your standing leg, thigh tight. Knee lock, stretch up and hold it, balance. Change, left leg down. Release it. Wiggle around the ankles and the knees a little bit if that feels good. Toe stand. You can do a second set of tree if this one is a little bit too intense to get into. If you want to, give it a shot. Again, stop anywhere along the way. Bring the weight into your left leg and pick up your right foot as center, middle of your thigh or higher, wherever's good. One or both hands in front. Suck your stomach in and slowly hinge forward, come down. Put your hands on the floor. If your hands touch, bring the weight into your hands, bend your left knee, bring your hips down, sitting on your heel. Walk your hands back
to either side of your body, balancing there on your fingertips. Suck your stomach in and stretch your spine up. Like you're being lifted up to the crown of your head. Keep your stomach in, use your core strength for balance and stability. Left hand up and right hand up, hands in prayer position. Suck your stomach in and stretch your spine. Eventually lift up off of your heel, hovering above, stretch up, balance. Slowly reverse, hands on the floor. Straighten your left leg and come on back up. You can always just kick that leg off and come out that way. It is safe and gentle. Back up to standing. And right leg comes down. And it's balanced out. One more side. Bring the weight to your right leg. Pick up your left foot and a little higher, higher. One or both hands in front. Suck your stomach in. Slowly hinge forward. Come down. Put your hands on the floor. Bring the weight into your hands. Bend your knee. Bring your hips down. Sit on the heel. And walk your hands back to either side of your body, bouncing on the fingertips without resting too much weight in the hands here. If you're resting in the hands, it can be very challenging to balance on your own. So just very lightly. Keep your stomach in and stretch up towards the ceiling. Left hand up, right hand up, hands in prayer. Suck your stomach in, stretch your spine up, lengthen up towards the ceiling. Slowly reverse, hands on the floor. Straighten your right leg and come back up. Step by step, back up into tree pose. Toes release, left leg down, arms down by your side. Nice work, everyone. That is our standing series. Turn around, line your back, and give yourself 1 minute here. I'm going to adjust my computer so you can see me here from the floor for the floor series. All right, turn around and line your back on your mat. Legs straight, arms down by your side. Palms up towards the ceiling so your chest and your shoulders are open. And just relax. 1 minute here. We normally take 2 minutes. We're just going to do 1 minute so that we are mindful of time. Grateful for everybody making the space. Breathe deep and slow in through your nose. Feel your belly rise, your chest rise, ribcage expand. Exhale and feel yourself sinking down into your mat, into the floor, into the earth. And every exhale, try to surrender a little bit more, release a little deeper. Anything lingering on physically, so much happening mentally and emotionally. This practice bringing us into our body so we can get out of our head, out of our thoughts, out of our puppy mind, monkey mind. That inner conversation, the inner dialogue is so powerful. It can either be working for us or against us. And so coming onto our mat, into our bodies, into our practice, into our presence, into the moment. Just reminding ourselves how strong we are, how many tools we do have to navigate these challenging times. All right, moving into the floor series, wind removing pose, Hatha. Bend your right knee up, interlock your fingers, couple inches below your knee, pull your right knee down to your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage, pull it out and down. Feel pressure in the lower abdomen, massaging your ascending colon, pull. We'll use some arm strength, pull and freeze, hold it there. Keep your left leg straight, left calf muscle on the floor. If it pops up, flex your foot back in towards the face. Tuck your chin into your chest, get your neck flat, elbows in, hugging the rib cage. Pull your knee down, go a little deeper on the exhale, pull. Good, right leg down, straighten it out, release it. Other side, bend your left knee, interlock your fingers a couple inches below, pull your left knee to your left shoulder, pull it out and down, avoiding your rib cage. Pull hard. So use the strength in your upper body to help and encourage mobility and opening in your lower body. Pull and hold it there, don't let go. Right leg straight, flex your foot back, your calf muscle pops up. If you're rolling to the left side, pull more to your right arm, keeping both shoulders flat, tuck your chin in, neck flat on the floor. Take a breath. And on your exhale, pull down a little deeper. Pull and pull. Change left leg down. And both legs up, bend your knees, grab your elbows over top of these, a couple inches below if you can. Reach your elbows or keep reaching for them. If you can't grab your elbows, keep aiming for that, eventually grabbing the elbows. Squeeze your knees together and hug your knees into your chest. Tuck your chin in, neck flat, that traction in your spine. Relax your shoulders down towards the floor and try to press your hips down a little bit more without too much force. Staying compact so you have pressure in the abdomen at the same time, trying to relax down. Shoulders down, hips down. Eventually, over time, your total spine, coccyx to your neck, every vertebra resting flat. Change. Arms and legs down, legs straight, and arms down by your side. Take a breath. Slow on the exhale. Now we're going to do a sit-up here. Bring your toes and heels together, flex your feet back, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over your head, palms facing up, only thumbs crossed. Keep your arms and ears together. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, breathing, hold the breath. Sit up. Exhale. Double jerk forehead to your knees, bend your elbows to the floor. So it looks like this, you are rounding your spine forward. All right, moving into the spine series. Roll, come onto your belly. First up, cobra pose. Now for those of you that have a regular yoga practice, we normally do one set, Savasana, second set, Savasana. In this condensed sequence, we're gonna go straight through. We're doing one set of all four postures. And we're gonna go up and down, rest, move on to the next one, up, down, rest, and so on for all four. So first up, cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Lay on your belly with your chin out, neck flat, hands under your shoulder, close to your chest, tops of the fingers in line at the tops of the shoulders. So roll your shoulders forward, they'll touch the very tops of your fingertips. Keep your fingers together, no jazz hands. Palms flat, toes and heels together, squeeze your legs tight. If that is uncomfortable for your SI, you can spread your feet apart a little bit. So chin on the floor, inhale and lift your upper body up using your spine strength, your back strength. Bring your chest forward and pull your elbows back, chin up and chest up, press down to your legs and lift up our elbows back, chest forward, chin up, chest up, come up, go up, breathe. And slowly lower down, touch your chin to the floor. Turn your head, look to the right, relax your arms down by your side. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your nose. So working your lower spine and that one. Just take a moment to let that circulation, that blood flow, come back into that area you just compressed. Locust pose, Salabhasana, chin on the floor, arms straight and palms facing down. Arms underneath your body as close as you can while keeping your arms straight. So it's kind of like you're bumping a volleyball. You got your arms straight underneath you, no bend in the arms, because that is what is going to give you the rotation, the opening for your chest. So arms underneath, spread your fingers apart, relax your left leg, lock your right knee, point your toes, inhale, and lift your right leg up. Stretch back as you lift. Lengthen and lift up, feeling your glute muscle. Stretch back, leg up. Tighten up your thigh leg up. And slowly right leg down. Relax it completely. Lock your left knee, point your toes. Inhale and lift your left leg. Stretch it back as you lift, like somebody's pulling your toes towards the back wall. Traction the hip and lift your leg up. Press it down with your arms and leg up. Slowly left leg down. Turn your head in, put your mouth on the towel, readjust, spread your fingertips wider, toes and heels together, lock your knees, point your toes, inhale, On your exhale, lift both legs simultaneously. Press down and lift your legs up. Lock your knees, legs up. Stay with it. Press down and legs up. Slowly legs down. Always with control. Arms out from underneath you to left. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Slow and steady. Can you find your breath when things get tough? It's about finding your stillness in the storm, in the challenge, in the unknown. Purna Salabhasana for Locust. Chin on the floor, arms out like airplane wings. Can you guys still see me there? Yeah, you can. Okay, my Zoom just did something weird. Okay. Okay. Purna Salabhasana. Arms out like airplane wings, palms down, fingers together. Squeeze your legs tight. Squeeze your booty tight. Lock your knees, point your toes. Look up towards the ceiling. On your inhale, lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything up. Everything up off the floor. Chin up and chest up, arms up and arms back. Look up and lift up. One more time. Exhale and lift. And slowly come down. Look to the left. Look to the right. Look to the right. Look to the left. Doesn't matter. I don't know if we just did last time. Whatever you do, just breathe. So maximum exertion while you're in the posture for maximum relaxation when you release. So giving it everything you got and then going right into relaxation. All right, last one, Dhanurasana bow pose, chin on the floor, bend your knees, grab your feet from behind you, 2 inches below your toes, and keep your wrists straight. So try not to wrap your whole arm or your whole wrist around the foot. Wrist straight, point your toes 6 inches between the knees and the feet. Take a deep breath, look up, and kick. Kick up towards the ceiling, roll forward so your thighs come up off the floor, look up and kick up, bring your knees closer, try to keep 6 inches between the knees and feet, look all the way up and kick up, point your toes and kick up, slowly lower down, look to left, arms by your side and relax. Feels so good. All right, hands out to your shoulders, push up from the tops of your mats. Knees and feet together, sitting on your heels. Separate your heels and sit down right in between. So your hips are touching the floor and the heels hug the sides of your hips. If your knees or feet hurt, you can open the knees as much as you need to. That make it a little easier to get your hips down. And if your hips are still popping up off the floor, if it's a whole lot, if it's an issue of tight knees and tight ankles, feel free to stay here. You know, with some weight in your hands or pressing forward and pressing back to get the hips down. But if your hips are on the floor touching, bring your hands to your feet, palms facing forward. I guess I should turn and slowly come back. Put your right elbow to the floor, then your left elbow. Drop your head back, touch the top of your head, bring the back of your head down, and bring your shoulders down to the floor. If your shoulders are touching, arms over your head, grab your elbows, and pull your elbows down. Tuck your chin to your chest, lift your chest, your ribs up towards the ceiling, creating a perfect bridge of your spine. Breathing steadily through your nose. Use your breath when you inhale. Lift your chest. If that feels okay there, and your knees separate, start to bring the knees together, but make sure your knees never come up off the floor. That is too much for the knees. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Hands to feet, slowly reverse. Press with your elbows and come back up. And come right to the back of your mat. We're gonna go back, bend, forward bend, and we'll take a moment. Half tortoise, knees and feet together. Now sitting on your heels. I guess I should turn this so you can see me a little bit better in this direction. There we go. Sit down, knees and feet together, sitting on your heels. Arms over your head, palms together. Inhale, stretch out, stomach in, and slowly come down. Arms and ears together, touch your forehead and the sides of your pinky fingers to the floor. Keep your arms straight to work into your shoulders. Keep sinking your hips down toward your heels and stretch forward. Stretch forward and hips down, lengthen and stretch. Squeeze your legs together, inhale, stretch forward. And come up, arms and ears. Arms relax down by your side. Turn around on your back. Take a moment there. So now we're getting into the deep back bending, deep spinal stretching postures. The next one is what we have been working towards this whole time, camel pose, Ustrasana, deepest backward bend that we will do. If you are ready, do a sit up, toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed, inhale, and sit up. Exhale, forehead, knees, elbows to the floor. Nice one, Mickey. Turn around, come to the tops of your mats. Hopefully you can see me here. My camera is gonna be okay. I should move back a little bit. So step on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. They're equidistant apart. Hands to the back of your hips, thumbs outside, fingers down. So like you're gonna put your hands in your back pockets, elbows behind you, so your chest lifted. Inhale, lift your chest, push your hips forward, and drop your head back. Go back halfway and stop there. Just feel that sensation. If you're ready to move on, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, getting a good grip on the heels. Take a deep breath. And exhale, push your hips, stomach, thighs, everything, push forward. Keep your head back, eyes open. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hips forward. Hands to your hips. Push forward and come up, spine straight. Sit on your heels. Turn around, line your back. Give yourself a moment here. Very normal to feel anything in your practice and liberating a lot of energy in your body. The deepest backward bend can bring up some emotions, can bring up some stagnancy. Not often enough do we open your chest. And these areas that are so vulnerable, can be holding so much, also in your hips. So whatever comes up in any part of your practice, send it love. Let it float away on your breath. Release it, let it go. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale, and exhale, forehead, knees, elbows to the floor. Oh, that rounded spine feels so good after camel. Come to the back of your mats for Sasangasana, the rabbit. It's the deepest spinal stretch, deepest compression posture. Knees and feet together. If you're used to flipping your towel over, feel free to do that. It's not so sweaty and slippery, so probably not gonna do that. You need to let the hair down. But this one, so grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Pull on your heels, tuck your chin, suck your stomach in. Exhale, round forward. Come down, touch your forehead to your knees and the top of your head on the floor. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling, roll forward until your arms are straight. And if there's a gap now between the knees and forehead, walk your knees up. One by one, closing the gap in between. Press down with your feet and lift your hips up higher, shoulders up on the ears. Suck your stomach in, press down, and lift your hips up. Stomach in, hips up. Slowly lower your hips. Uncurl, one by one, back up last. Turn around, lie down, take a few moments, a few breaths here. In and out through the nose. Toes and heels together, flex feet, arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale, and exhale, double jerk forehead, knees, and elbows to the floor. Turn around, face the front for our final stretching. Separate leg and stretching. Bring your right leg out cornerwise, bend your left knee, put your left foot against your inner right thigh, so you have 90 degrees between the legs. Arms up, palms together, interlock your fingers, turn to the right. Go down, grab your right foot, couple inches below your toes. Pull on your toes, flex them back. Tuck your chin in and touch your forehead to your knee. Should pull my hair back up so you can see what I'm doing here. So forehead to knee, roll to the left, left elbow, left shoulder, roll in. Bend your elbows down towards the floor. Flex your toes back and pop your heel up off the floor. Right leg down, come on back to center. Switch it up. Right leg in, left leg out. Turn to left, go down, grab your left foot, same grip, 10 fingers interlocked. Pull your toes, flex them back, tuck your chin, and touch your forehead to your knee. Roll to the right, right elbow and right shoulder, roll in. So it's not a side body stretch. Trying to round your spine. If your knee is bending, try to straighten the leg a little bit more, press it down for a straightened leg. If your leg is straight, flex your toes back, pop your heel up off the floor into the air. Change both legs straight ahead. Lie back. And immediately restacking your spine. Hook your big toes, middle and index fingers, give those two-piece fingers. Hook them around your big toes, pull on your toes and walk your hips back. You're trying to straighten the legs, also trying to untuck the tailbone, so heels forward and booty back. Flex your toes back, legs straight. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, and pull. Bend your elbows, stretching your body down from the lower spine. Try to avoid rounding or hunching here. Pull through your chest. Chest forward, shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale, go a little deeper, pull and stretch. One more inhale, exhale, pull and stretch. Change, release that one. I'm gonna go right into our spine twist, not gonna turn around, mindful of time. So final spine twist, your spine is ready to be wrung out. Bend your left knee on the floor, left heel touching the outside of your right hip, right leg up and over, heel at the knee corner, foot pressing flat. So it's not way up high there, get it right at the knee. Stretch your left arm up over your knee, push your knee back with your elbow. Reach down, grab your knee with your hand. You can also grab your mat, grab your towel, but really use your elbow to push back. Try to keep both hips there, square on the floor. Right arm behind you, palm facing out, reaching for your thigh, or pushing against the floor, the base of your spine, press down and lift up. Make sure you're not collapsing when you twist. Spine straight. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, chin over your shoulder, right shoulder twist. Look back where the eyes go, your body will follow. Every inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back and twist, and twist. And release, uncurl. Other side, bend your right knee on the floor, right heel to the outside of your left hip, left leg up and over, heel at the knee corner, foot pressing flat. Try to get both hips on the floor. Make sure you don't have one hip way up high. Right arm up over, press your knee back with your elbow, reach down, grab your right knee with your right hand. And always feel free once you're in the posture to adjust a little bit. It's always really helpful. Left arm behind you, palm facing out, reaching for your thigh or pushing against the floor. Again, make sure you just have your spine lifted. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, look over your shoulder and twist. Chin over your shoulder, best as you can, so you get your cervical spine engaged in this twisting. Press back with your elbow and look back, twist back. Change arm curl. Turn around on your back. I'm gonna take a moment in stillness before we do our final breathing. You guys are fantastic. I think we're being very great on the time. We started a few minutes after 4. All right, last it up, toes, heels together, flex your feet, arms up, thumbs crossed, inhale, and sit. Forehead to knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, sit down, kneel down position. Knees and feet together, sitting on your heels. or your hands to your knees. Lock your elbows. So it just means keep your arms strong. So it's going to help you from bobbing and wobbling around here, giving some stability to your core since your belly's going to be relaxed. So arms straight, chest up, shoulders down, belly out. Start empty and begin. Belly in, belly in, belly in, belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Yes, team yoga, turn around and lie down. Lie down on your mat. Spread out your legs, spread your arms. Whatever you need to do, give yourself this space, this spaciousness of body and mind and field. Thank you for this blessed life. Thank you for this time that we can be together. Thank you for technology that allows us to be together in this very strange time of interconnected isolation. I'm so grateful for the ability to continue to connect to one another, to connect to myself, to my breath, to my body. Our practices remind us that we are more than just our bodies. We see underneath the density, underneath, above, and beyond. Thank you for taking this time today, whatever today is, whether you're here live with me, thank you. If you are connecting in and listening and watching and practicing later in this replay, thank you. Thank you for your commitment to yourself, to your health, to your wholeness, to staying present in the ever-changing moment. We come to our mat to strengthen our connection to ourselves, to our breath. Our breath is our connection to spirit. And just remembering that we can drop into presence any moment of any day. Take your time here as long as you like. Blessings. Namaste. And aloha.